Hey guys, welcome to Skinny Pig Palace. Today I'm going to show you all about vegetables. I'm going to share with you what I feed my guinea pigs every day. I just went to the grocery store and picked up the usual stuff. So I'm going to show you each and every item and how I store them. Okay, so let's get started. So the first vegetable I'm going to talk to you about is green pepper. My guys get green pepper every single morning. I like to feed that to them because one, they enjoy it, and two, it's high in vitamin C, which we all know is very necessary for pigs. So I shop usually on the weekend, Saturday or Sunday, and I shop a Wednesday or Thursday. So every Sunday and say Thursday, this is what I will pick up. I've got 4 peppers. I give my guys probably about 1/8 of a pepper each, maybe a touch more. And I just store them in this bag, and I put it in the bottom of the fridge in the crisper drawer, and they'll stay good until I use them all up. Because I usually use one a day, so 4 days, and they're all gone, and they're still nice and firm. When you're picking out green peppers, make sure they're firm and hard. If they're getting squishy or soft at all, they're going to start to go bad, so get the firm ones. So that's green pepper. Next, I always pick up 2 cucumbers. Every day my guys get cucumbers. I give them 1/3 of a cucumber a day. So they each end up getting maybe about 1 inch thick slice. I find with cucumbers, if you give too much at a time, you can make their poop soft because obviously it's really high in water. So I just give them 1 inch slice each every day, and they really enjoy that. I keep these in the fridge. I keep them wrapped up just like they are, and they stay fine. And again, with cucumbers, make sure you pick one that's firm. You don't want it squishy or it's going to go bad really quick. So the next vegetable I give my guys every morning is grape tomatoes. They're basically the same thing as cherry tomatoes. This is what I get mine in, and I give them one every morning. If they're really big, I cut them in half and give half each. And I only feed them once a day because, as you may or may not know, tomatoes are high in acid. And if you've ever experienced where you've eaten a whole bunch of tomatoes one day and then you end up getting sores inside your mouth, that's what it's from the acid. So don't feed them too many of these because you don't want your piggy to get a sore mouth, but they're very nutritious for them. So I highly recommend tomato. My guys. One thing I should mention about tomatoes, don't keep them in the fridge. You have to keep them out on the counter, just in a cool area. In the fridge they go bad, so don't do that. Alright, now we're on to lettuce. I have to buy 2 heads of lettuce every time I go to the grocery store, because they usually use up half a head of lettuce every day. So I feed green leaf and red leaf. Sometimes romaine, but I kind of like the leaf lettuces better. They always look nicer and the pigs enjoy them more. Sometimes I think romaine, once you get to the centers where it's really pale, doesn't taste that great because the pigs will leave them for a while and then go back and eat them, so I think it's nothing too exciting. So I'm going to show you how I store my lettuce. Okay, first off, I have to cut off the elastic bands. And next, let me make sure you guys can see this. I cut off the ends. And now I'm going to go over and rinse them out really well. Okay, so now I've rinsed out my lettuce really well. You want to do that because lettuce grows in the ground and there's often lots of dirt and soil inside. So you just want to make sure you get that out. And now here's how I store my lettuce. I use Tupperware containers that are specifically for vegetables. Fill them up with water, and then I set the lettuce inside. So there is my lettuce inside the containers. Now this is one reason why I only get 2 heads of lettuce at one time, because as you can see, these containers are really full. I can put the lid on. That helps it keep well. And these last me perfectly fine for the 3 or 4 days. None of it goes wilty by the time I use it up, since I put the water in the bottom and I keep these in the fridge. Make sure you don't keep your lettuce too far to the back of the fridge, because sometimes at the back of the fridge it can be really extra cold and you're going to get some basically freezer burn on the lettuce. I've had that happen before. So there's where I keep my lettuce. I'll put the lids on later and put them in the fridge. And I just have one more vegetable to go over. Actually, it's an herb, and that is my parsley. There we go. So I will show you what I do with the parsley. Okay, so here's my parsley. Just like the lettuce, it had an elastic band around it. I cut off the ends and pick out any little wilty pieces. And I feed my parsley right away. These guys are going to get half of this bunch split up between them. The other half, I'm going to grab a cup, put some water in it, put the parsley in, and then stick it in the fridge, and they'll get it tomorrow or the next day. I only feed it twice a week because parsley's high in calcium. Too much calcium for pigs can cause bladder stones, and that can be very bad for your pig, and you'll have to get surgery to remove the stones because most of them can't be passed by a pig. So that is my vegetables, obviously my herbs. So now it's parsley time for the pigs. I can hear somebody calling already. Who wants a treat? Who wants a treat? Who's hungry? Who's hungry? Are you guys hungry? Come on down, Kelvin. There, get that bunch off there. Come on. There we go. Who's hungry? Hey, Grover. There you go, Rugs. See what I mean when I was talking about the lettuce? Grover will leave, this was romaine, the inner sections of it, and he'll leave it. I don't think he really cares for it. You're more interested in your pellets? Oh, there you go. Grover loves his parsley. He's not a big fan of cilantro. If at the grocery store the parsley doesn't look good, I'll get cilantro, and Grover doesn't really care for it. He's a picky piggy. Yummy, 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 Rugs. My little cuties. What do you guys think? You like your parsley? I think so. You guys like your parsley? My little sweeties. So that is what I give my pigs for vegetables. I hope it helped you guys. And remember, I only give fruits twice a month because they're high in sugars. And too much sugar can cause obesity and other health problems. If you have any questions, feel free to ask and I'll help you if I can.